sikado, nandiyan na sikado, mga kalaban magtago na kayo.
We've all heard about the bombastic, over-the-top, grenade-filled filmmaking style of Michael Bay. Tony Zhu's every frame a painting even came up with the term Bayhem to describe Bay's attempt to compose epic shots in every scene. In this video, we discuss how this similar filmmaking style is crucial to extending the lifespan of ABS-CBN's primetime show, Ang Probinsyano. We argue that the series' cinematography and editing sustain the interest and attention of the viewers. They are crucial to understanding the undeniable success of this television program. Ang Probinsyano is a TV adaptation of a 1997 film with the same title.
Ang Probinsyano, sa direksyon ni Ronaldo Reyes mula sa FPJ Productions.
It starred the late movie icon Fernando Po Jr. and dearly called FPJ. The original notably belongs to an era when films in the country were made to make profit more than anything. It was a time when action films dominated theaters and eventually brought the rise of hyper-masculine characters such as Lito Lapid, Bong Revilla, and Robin Padilla. It is interesting to note too that films produced during this time period are notorious for their slow pace. Not to be confused with slow cinema though, the cinema of Lav Diaz and others who prefer long takes. Here, the slow-paced storytelling comes from the predictable flow of events. A good-looking masculine figure, probably uniformed, gets to violently fight with the bad guy and later on saves a damsel in distress. The plot is slow-paced because there is an expected sequence of events. In these action films, storylines are overly simplified and scripts get repetitive. As a result, the audience was given formulaic, albeit tested and proven, film recipes. In the TV revival, the character of the policeman protagonist named Cardo gets a new treatment. The story got more than a revival. Instead, the television program birthed its own identity. It did more than reintroduce the macho cop persona. Most noteworthy in these alterations is the blatant decision of the production team to veer away from the slow-paced narration. In the television show, Cardo gets to know hundreds, if not thousands, of new characters. He gets to move from one community to another. He has to combat various villains who all seem to connive against him. The cinematography and editing go with these changes as well. Ang Probinsyano now prefers abrupt cuts. Too abrupt that the naked eye might miss details. Like this one. Or this one. This is not exclusive to Ang Probinsyano or to the films of Michael Bay. Fast cutting is an essential technique in depicting high action and exciting scenes. What sets Bayhem different is the excessive and unnecessary use of fast cut. From one sequence to the next, fast cuts paired with the annoying swooshing sound are used. Another visual element favored by Ang Probinsyano is zooming in. Zooming in is not a new concept. It is a technique used in different genres, including documentary and action films. But in recent years, zooming in has lost its appeal. It is often used today to depict comical scenes. It is a technique used both in TV and in films to make shots comedic. In Ang Probinsyano, zoom in is utilized for dramatic purposes. It is employed to emphasize characters or objects that might be easily missed by television viewers. This technique becomes problematic when the editors of the show use it excessively. When the audience is told to pay attention to all the things they see on screen, it becomes challenging to focus on anything at all. the viewing experience becomes tiring and exhausting. Filmmakers and show producers have to rely on these attention-grabbing techniques to manage the worsening short attention span of the viewing crowd. As it becomes challenging for people to focus on what they watch, show creators have to milk these filmmaking styles to sustain their audience. Ang Probinsyano is a success in this way. Its scriptwriters can create an unending journey for the main protagonist through the constant introduction of new characters each week. They might get rid of these bit role characters, but the main protagonist, Cardo, remains. In terms of its film language, the show is able to keep the viewers glued on the screen through constant visual stimulation. The screen titillates them without necessarily reaching a climax. While these directorial decisions are beneficial in the short term, they may actually be detrimental to the show and to the media industry in general. These storytelling techniques are never sustainable. At one point, the show will be unable to meet the continuously increasing demand and expectation of the viewers. Overusing these styles dumbs down audiences. Television undeniably remains to be the medium of the masses. Seeing these filmic styles every night for 4 years frames their consciousness on what media must look like. It limits them in terms of media choices and options. Contrary to popular belief, Philippine media is not far from international trends and developments. For one, we have a local version of the Bayhem style. At first glance, ang Probinsyano is proof of Pinoy ingenuity. It is a testament that despite the limited resources of a third world country, our homegrown talents are capable of commanding a big crowd. On the other hand, it is crucial that viewers like us demand a better quality of media. We have to be critical to popular media because they do have a significant impact on the way we understand ourselves and the world around us.